Live. Let's see what happens. Check, check, check. Testing, testing, testing. We are live. Let me get my control panels up somewhere. There they are. I can't see you. Can you guys see me? I think you can see me. Let's do it. Let's hang out. All right, folks. We are live, baby. There's my chat room. I see the chat. All right, I'm going to share this with the Patreon to make sure that they all get the alert. And, yeah, we have a lot going on. Lots of different graphics happening today. So hang on. I'm digesting my birthday coffee. It'll hit you. And let me just get this live stream up and running. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. And, yeah, breaking news. 40th birthday live stream here, and just give me a few minutes. We will have celebrity special guests, my wife, but I do have the setup. I believe I have a setup that will get them in here. Check. I might even have another microphone for them. Let's see, microphone. We need to set this to dynamic. Check, check. Hold on, let me see if this works. Nope, hold on. How about this? Condenser? Let's try this. We'll figure it out, folks. We'll figure it out. Live B-Day live stream now. So we'll just let the Patreon know, and we'll chill out. I actually might make a video within the video. You guys know how we do that. But I have multiple tools I normally use that are not connected. You know what? I don't think we need to make a video within a video. I think we'll just chill out. Augie will join us. That's right. Do you guys want to see the setup? You guys want to see the setup I have? My wife, you're not going to believe this. My wife is on the phone, but we got this setup here. I got the Augie cam. Uh-oh. It's catching my beak. See if he wants to. There we go. We'll have that cam. And then we actually have this cam. So just a few cameras I'm setting up right now. First time doing this. So big deal in the neighborhood here. JB said, Dave can't see the chat because he needs a magnifying. I got the magnifying glass. I have it right here. You guys see that? There it is, or this one. But what'll be good here is that I can move one of these cameras and really get like if I ever want to live stream putting a puzzle together or something. But there is a birthday present that's sitting on my chair. I don't really know why. I'm not really sure why it's there. Snazzy said, I love the behind the scenes. Yeah, I mean, it's a good look, right? It's a good look here. This is, you know, do you want to know how much it costs to be able to do this? This costs a lot of money. Bruce knows. This is 3 camera. This is a lot of things going on, right? Okay, I'm going to break it. First day using it. The Garden Dog said, thanks for the recommendation on 1923. Started it, and it's great. Yeah, oh, it's good. Yeah, I got the light panels up. I actually have a light panel on Tasha right there, but what I don't have, I don't think she's plugged in. She's plugged into the third. I got her on the third mic. Here, I tell you what, let's go over here. Let's go see if we have this microphone set up. So if I just go over here, let's see. Check, testing. I don't really think so. Let me try this. Let's do this. Condenser or dynamic? I think it's a dynamic mic. I'm going to turn off my mic. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. Jeez. I don't know what the hell I'm doing over here. So if I do this, third mic, condenser, will that do it? Let's try. Hold on. This is exhausting. Oh my gosh, this is exhausting. You don't know what it took to get here. I aged 17 years. Yeah, that's right. I got the short shorts. Oh boy. The mic's definitely not on. I don't know why. Let's try a new one. Hold on. All right, so I'm out of breath. Let's try number 4. Check, check. Piece of shit this is. I just set it up. There's got to be a better way. I tell you what, let me just look. Is a Behringer A2200 a condenser? Condenser microphone. Check, check. All right, you know what? How annoying. How annoying. Annoying. I'm out of breath. Snazzy said, return that shit. Well, it's an old microphone. That's the problem. It's an old microphone. And I'm wondering, you know, you might say, Dave, you should have had this worked out beforehand. I mean, a lot of things should have happened, right? Okay, here's the deal. Let's do this. You can see me here. That's the wide shot. So this is on, but I need to get this one turned on. So, whoa. Check, 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 check. So you guys are hearing me across there, which means that's fine, but like, what the heck is wrong with this microphone? To be quite honest, I haven't used it in a long time, but it's a real, we got a real quagmire. It's not that nice of a microphone. But check, check, check. Should we get the baby in here? Let's bring the baby in. Hold on. So what's going on with that? That one plugs in. I don't understand. What's wrong with it? I don't know. It could just be a bad microphone. I don't know, Augie. We don't know. We don't know what the issue is. All right. So, August, look at this. What do you want to do? This one? There it is, little boy. King of the final frontier. Little boy. The goosiest, almost 1 year old. Goosey! Yeah, you gotta be careful with that though. Hold on, watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, you wanna talk? Wanna talk to him? What do you wanna say? Right here, okay, right here. Oh, let go. This is 40. This is 40 years old. Here it is. Augie, look, we're over here. Want to wave to the camera? You want to wave to it? Yeah, it's a condenser microphone. I mean, look, I haven't used that microphone in several years, so it's not a big deal. What I should do is buy another nice microphone. Yeah, he got big. Isn't it crazy? That you're growing so fast? Show everybody how big you are. Show everybody. Oh, are you coming in? This sucks. Tasha's on the phone. Tell him to wrap it up. We got a birthday here. Tasha's on the phone. You're not going to believe it. This is, for anyone who's outside the country, I mean, August, how crazy is this? That Tasha's on the phone with the insurance company. What did they bill us? $12,000 for an epidural? All because your head was a little too big? All because your head was a little too big. You expensive. Hold on, let's cut. Let's cut over here. Hold on. Ready? No, other one. There it is. One shot. Ready? You. You're an expensive one. No, I mean, it's like, look, she's doing what she has to do, right? We're just like, she's trying to get this thing done because we got, the bills come in. These bills come in like 11 months late. Check. Yeah, these bills come in. Oh, what's he doing right there? What's that? Have a listen. No, you can't eat it. You can't eat it, son. You want to eat everything. You want to eat everything. You're a goose. You're a goose. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We got one for you. We got one for you. We got one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 11 months and 24 days old. He's the cutest with the Buddhist. It's August Coleman. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. All right, so you might be saying, Dave, what's the plan for your live stream? I got no plan. What? Oh, my eye. Ow. Oh, you got me. Oh, I've lost an eye. Hold on, I need this just for protection. August, here. Why'd you get all quiet? Because you tried to blind your father? You tried to blind your father? Oh, you want to show everybody? Oh. Want to show everybody what it looks like to live life upside down? You want to show everybody what it looks like? Say hello, everybody. Everybody say hello. You want to get? You want everyone to say? Whoa, my coffee. Don't you dare knock down Daddy's coffee. Not the father's coffee. Not his birthday coffee. Hey, Lori, how are you? Good to see you. August does not say mama or dada. Can you say dada? Dada? You want to clap for everybody? Want to show everybody how you clap? Booski, booski. It's nap time. Yay! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Whoa! Whoa! Augie, you're making a mess. Uh-oh. That's too heavy. You're gonna hurt yourself with that. That's for Dada. What are you doing back there? It's in your laptop bag in your office. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Oh, don't lick it. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. That's gross. All right. Oh, Lexi says, happy birthday to my favorite podcaster. Oh, thank you so much. What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? You silly Billy? I'm like, Bosky. Bosky. Wow. Bosky. Bosky. I'm getting a massage today. And I've chosen to go to the more rinkety looking massage place because I bet it's a better massage. I got Tasha a massage last week, and the place was like a little like, oh, it's a spa. And I was like, are they good? I was like, do they go into you? And they're like, oh yeah, they'll get into your muscles. And then Tasha came out and she was like, no. So we're going to the rinkety place. I want you to do cartwheels on my back. Cartwheels on my back. What are you eating it for? It's not for eating. Okay. Booby. Oh. Oski. Beep beep. Should we go on the other seat, Augie? Here, I tell you what. Why don't we do this? Let's move it to the other seat. Hold on. I'm turning on my display here so I can see you guys, and we're gonna move it over to the other seat. Hopefully that's big enough where I can read your things. And let's do this. Is it the 1? No, it's a 3. Let's move it over to the 3, and then let's turn this up. And then you guys tell me. You guys tell me if you can hear me, okay? So if I sit, now we're gonna have to move this out of the way because this thing stinks. Move that out of the way. If I sit right here, can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the chat because I can see the chat. And then maybe, wouldn't this be nice, Augie, if we can just have a separate little thing while we just do our thing over here, and then I can just get my baby just like that. Wowie! Wowie! Are you biting me? Are you biting me back? Oh, I heard a fart. Did you just let out a toot? That's a nice birthday dad toot. Did you just toot? Did you toot? Kushki! Ready? Whoa! 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 Oh, that was fun. All right, you guys can hear me. I mean, obviously, this is not an ideal setup to have my mic this far away, but we're only got one microphone, so that's what we're gonna do. And Augie can play with us. And I got this present, but I don't think I'm allowed to open it yet. What is this? It says, "For your birthday live stream." What is it? Uh-oh. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Booshki! Oh. What's in there? Uh-oh. What's in there? Open it. Open it. What's in there? At this pace, it's going to be a long live stream. Someone said, add a microphone. Well, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'm going to add a microphone. What's in there? The problem is that the microphone I brought, my secondary microphone broke. So this 3-camera setup, I only had to buy one camera, but that's like $700. I had to buy a bunch of cords. The cords only cost like $40 or $50. And then I had to buy the mixer. The mixer, I think, is like a $700 mixer. But this will be nice in the future. Whoa. What's that? What are these? Keep opening it. What is that? What is it? Assorted cake bites. Let's show the audience what that is. Nice cake bites. That's pretty nice. You can't have any of that. No sugar for you. I know. How boring. All right, let's move it over. I actually like this. Oh. What are you going to do? You going to punch it? I actually like this camera angle because he's not distracted by as many doodads. So, thank you. Yeah, the cameras are nice. So I got to buy another Shure SM7B microphone, and then, yeah, this is actually really nice. I can go tighter on this shot. In fact, you guys want to see this as a tighter shot? Let's show them as a tighter shot. Hold on. So all we have to do is move this, and then uh-oh. Hold on. What did I do? Hold on. There it goes. I messed it up. So we can punch in real nice right there. So if we're having an interview, that's a little off, we can get in real nice and tight. Yeah, Gooshki. Augie, look. Wave. Hi. There it is. Hello. Oh, it looks like I have to fix the things, the bars. You just, what the, I tell you, what in the heck is going on? What is going on? Trying to figure this all out. Trying to figure it out. Oh. It's like, yeah. Oh, you got, excuse me. Oh, no scratch it. Oh. Woo! Woo! Oh. Ah, no eyes. Are you done?
No, I just need a credit card.
Oh, credit card. It's in my phone.
Oh, I have your phone.
Did you save money? All right, we're going to get Tasha over here in a second, folks. We're going to get Tasha Marie Courtney to join me in the live stream. Excuse me. What's so funny? What's so funny? You think this is funny? Whoa. You think this is funny? Oh, how about this? Oh my, did you hear that fart? Was that a tutor? Did you just do a tutor up there? Ladies and gentlemen, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? I'm gonna launch into the stratosphere. Ready? Whoa. Okay, let's go back to this one. Let's go back to this one. Let's go back. How about that? How about that? All right, so this is all it is. This is all it is. Why was my reply to Lori removed? I have no idea. I don't know. Sometimes things get removed. Sometimes they we have 250 people in the chat. Yeah, so anyhow, ask me any questions. Gilbert said sweet. Gilbert said sweet. The Dave is spending his birthday noon hour with us and we get to hang with little Neil. What a cute. Yeah. And we got breakfast. Tell everybody. Did we have bagels? We got breakfast this morning, and I went and I got to plan it all out. I got my birthday coffee, so you get a free Starbucks on your birthday, whatever you want. So I got a venti cold brew, cherry cold foam, with cherry crunch on top. Yeah. Snazzy Vegan said, what kind of birthday cake are you having? Well, to be quite honest, I haven't really had any sweets this year. I'll do a little birthday cake. I don't know what Tasha got me. Henrietta said sound is in and out. Okay, let's see what's going on with the sound. It's hard for me to put these on because then the baby wants to rip them out. I'll tell you what, let me sneak these on. Let's see if he doesn't notice me sneaking these on. Hold on, you gotta put your monitors on. Augie, you gotta put your monitors on with Daddy. All right, sound is in and out. Why is the sound in and out? You tell me, is it better? Oh, it's a YouTube issue? See, on my end, the sound is probably the only thing that's working right, to be honest. So, Bruce said, sounds good to me. Interesting. I don't know what to say. What you got there? That's for Daddy. Here, you want to put it on? Here, okay, I'll put it on your ear. Hold on. Listen, you got to let me do it. Hold on. Did you lick this? He tries to eat everything. Will there be 40 candles? I don't know. We don't really. So I'm going to go get a massage. Hey, whoa, get out of there. No, you can't. You can't eat that. That's not for eating. That's for ears. That's so people can hear us. All right, sounds like the sound is good. Bruce said just have fun. Yeah, we'll get Tasha in here to hang with us for a few minutes, and we'll get her on the mic. No. Whoa. You can't touch that. Not for you to touch. Hold on, look. Daddy's going to put it in his ear. I'll show you how it works. And then we get to listen. Yeah, nope. 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 No, no, no. No, no, no. No. You don't get to touch. We have a professional setup here. Look how professional this is. You get to sing into this microphone. Look at, ladies and gentlemen, Augie, Can you sing with me? Can you go wah? Can you go wah? Can you go wee wee wee? Scooby-Doo-Boo. Yoka-do-do-do. Yoka-do-do-do. Wee-ee. I'm not like religiously not eating sugar. Like if there's a birthday cake, I'll eat a piece. But I've actually since New Year's I've lost 15 pounds, and 15 pounds is it's that extra little weight. I still want to lose 5. I want to lose Agoski, Badooski. Hold on, Mom's coming in. What's up?
Should I split it into a payment plan or just pay it already?
Did you get a discount on anything? Pay it. Use a Amex, I guess. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what all right, let's do this. This will be fun. In the comment section, tell me what it costs to have a baby in what year. Okay? I want to know, how much did it cost you to have a baby? What year and where do you live? I want to know. And again, I'm going to feel terrible once you tell me. But it cost us probably... Cookie! Busky! Busky! It cost us probably, I don't know, $10,000 along with $1,500 a month in insurance. It's a crime. Having a baby is a crime. And they're like, oh, we'll give you a $5,000 rebate to have a baby. Get out of here with that. Go on and get out of here with that. $5,000 rebate? Bro, you cost more before you even came out of the vagina. You know how much money you cost? You cost more than my first 5 cars I ever bought combined. You are an expensive car. That's what you cost. But unlike a car, you just keep costing money. I mean, I guess a car does too. Boot says $12K in 2013. Land of Owens. Land of Owens. Is that Scottsdale? SMC said 2016 my employer had free health care. So just the food from the hospital. Wow, good for you. Caitlin Thompson said $358 in Virginia. Wow, how about that? Mrs. B, Jen just had a baby like 2 weeks ago. I'll pay less than $1,000 for everything. Basically my private room. Yeah, we actually, you know what I found out, Bruce? We pay for the room for every 30 minutes. So for every 30 minutes, oh yeah, let me tell you, for every 30 minutes that you didn't come out of the womb, it costs us more money. Yeah, I'm telling you, you were expensive. It would have been a lot cheaper if we had that baby on the highway on the way to the hospital. A lot cheaper. Sammy B. Good said $17,000. Kylie said 20. Don't hit the microphone. Yeah, Gomer. You don't want to hit the microphone. $17,000. I mean, did you get a... Here's the thing. We didn't get a discount even though I helped the delivery. Oh, I just saw Tasha paid $5,300 for one of the bills. So I think these 2 bills were $6,000. Connor RK800 says $15,000 Midwest. Cindy Stir said my baby was in the NICU for 6 weeks, all for $100. Cindy Stir, where do you live for $100? I had mine in the car outside the hospital and it was still expensive. Oh yeah, you don't want to have the baby in the car outside the house. You want to have the baby in the car at a McDonald's parking lot. Yeah, it's becoming a platform of mine. Obviously, to push for universal health care, but it is ridiculous what we let happen. And I mean, imagine that $17,000 going to investing in your child's college fund. If you put $17,000 directly into a college fund when the baby's born, he's set. He is set. So, I mean, it's just wild. So again, what did we pay? Well, I mean, my guess is it's going to be $1,500 a month for general insurance. And then I think it'll be probably around 10 grand. 10 grand? But of course the insurance company was billed $24,000 for the epidural. It's like, I'm sorry. I could have done that epidural for $75. I watched how they did it. I watched how they did the epidural. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I tell you what we might do. When Tasha comes in, I'm going to switch microphones to the MacBook mic, and we'll just see if that picks her up. But she's still on the phone. Nancy said $3,000 in 1998. I mean, honestly, how insulting is it for them to say, oh, hey, I mean, how insulting for them to say, oh, we'll give you $5,000 credit. Bro, if you really wanted to incentivize people to have babies, you make having a baby free of charge. And you make it so that they get at least, and I'm not kidding when I say this, at least 1 year paid family leave. Paid family leave. Paid family leave. Thank you. Put it back. McPeewee says, I need to move to Canada. Yeah, Dave Poole giving epidurals. Yeah, well, we almost didn't get, gross. I was in Daddy's ear. Mommy, well, if Mommy knew you just did that, woo. Oh, it's wet. You're basically giving me a wet willy. Let's just not use that one. Thank you. It's gone. It's gone. Wink said, so in 20 years, it went up ×5 or more for the same procedure. And to be quite honest, I bet you the infant mortality rate didn't even do better in that time. Gooski. It's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. Tony says, in Sweden, the mom and dad each get 1 year leave. And look, in today's world, most jobs, what we've learned from the pandemic, a lot of jobs can be either remote or partially remote. I mean, imagine this. Let's run a scenario by you. Imagine you have a corporate job. Hold on. Imagine you have a corporate job. You know, these companies, they have wellness facilities, a big time corporate job. Imagine if you're a new mom. After 12 weeks, you go into the office for 2 hours every third day. Oh, hey, ladies, are you going to come sit with us? Ladies, hold on. I'm going to switch microphones to the MacBook Pro. All right. On the MacBook Pro, I need you guys to tell me if this mic is okay. Are we okay? So let's do this. Tasha, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Tasha Courtney walking in. Hold on. You want that tight shot? Yeah, there's that tight shot. I'll tell you, okay, do this. Hold the baby. Okay. I got to fix this camera. Right. There's something going on with this, and I got to fix it. So tell me in the comment section if you can hear Tasha okay. And just Tasha, no dead air. Whatever you do, no dead air. Whatever you do.
I will
and then this can go.
Do my best to keep talking, even when I have nothing to say.
This we don't need either.
Really low.
Very low?
Audio is very quiet now. Not great.
Give
I
me
need
a second.
more volume, but it's working. Oh, that's nice. Wow, look at this.
I know,
okay, maybe I'll scoot in and just talk louder.
Yeah, you got to talk to the MacBook.
Talk to the computer. Raise volumes. Any hair care tips?
Don't have a baby. Don't have a baby. Where's I'm looking for an HDMI button. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. I fixed this and then I don't know what happened. HDMI resolution, HDMI info display. Hold on, turn this.
Should I scoot this chair forward or is that going to mess you up?
Yeah, I'll do it for you. Hold Uh-oh. Hold on. Gosh, I mean, imagine. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a minute. Here it comes. There's a baby down there. Yeah, this is such a pain. And look, each time I do it... Uh-oh. What does he want? See, I just had it. HDMI.
Oh.
How come every time I turn it off?
You're gonna hold that. Oops. What's in there? Daddy's special treat. Streaming is dynamic, as EDB says. That's what Bruce said.
Streaming is dynamic. Where the fuck is it? HDMI info display. Off. There we go.
Wow, good job, babe.
So annoying. All right, so
All right.
you want me to push you closer?
Sure, yeah.
Here, all right, get up. Ready? Ugh. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ow, my ankles.
And then what I can do is this. You guys, so that mic's not working. And then this you can give you a little, all right. Wow. So here's what we got. All right, we're on the MacBook Pro, and then I've got these 3 things. So there's my shot. There's that shot, which, you know, who needs it? Although, you know, gosh, that microphone, I'm so pissed. You guys, I'm so 40 and grumpy that I couldn't get this mic to work. Ugh, whatever. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because that XLR cord's not for that microphone. Whatever, it's too late. We're not going to fix it. All right, there she is.
Fix it on a different day.
All right, so how much money did our baby cost?
Honestly, I would have to sit down and look at all the bills, but a fair amount.
That's what's so annoying is that
What's crazy?
you don't know what it costs. I asked people. I got everything from $100. Jen spent how many days, Jen? I'm not going to judge you. How many days did you spend in the hospital and your bill was $100? Your hospital bill came out to like $1 a day. You basically saved money.
No, she said it was $1,000 for everything.
I think she said 100.
Oh, wow.
Either way. Snazzy said audio sounds really good. Yeah, I'm 40 and grumpy. Lovely wife, lovely family. That's right. And this baby will mess up your hair. He is scratching. Boy, look how old I look in this shot. Holy cow. I mean, right here. We got the sun bouncing off me, but holy, this shot. Yikes. Oh, that's not too bad. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
You checking yourself out.
Wow, I've never seen myself from there. Yikes. I don't look a day over 50. And then this angle is just for fun. We don't even need this one. All right.
I feel like we have to adjust it anyway.
L-Dog checking in from Canada. Our good pal L-Dog says, love to see your huge success. Amanda says, you look like a child without $30. Yeah, that was because the Donald Trump thing. He was like, rather than buy $30, you buy 2. And I'm like, hey, asshole. Oh.
He's just so, he has
Can
no
you
idea.
just imagine Don Jr. with $30 growing up? Papa,
He's so
this
out
isn't...
of touch with what life costs.
Snazzy said Tasha's hair is hair goals.
Well, thank you. This is called, didn't have time to dry it all the way last night. Unbrushed.
Did you want to
Hold on, my baby.
Did you want to eat one of these? I'll eat one.
Sure.
All right, let's do.
They're from Denmark.
Oh, Denmark. Should I change this camera angle? Let me just change this one. Oh.
People are gonna be
I have
annoyed with
thousands
you
of
getting up
dollars
to
and
mess up.
I have so much money in audio that's not working. That's my life. All right. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
No!
If only the camera caught that. Dave just ran into a hanging plant and knocked the plant down onto his back. Here he comes. Here he comes into the shot. And there's dirt all over. There's spilled dirt all over the bench. There's dirt all over your back, too. Do you need a vacuum? You want me to just dust you off? There you go. Wow. Nice. Ugh. Ew, now there's dirt all over us, too.
There is...
Here's a duster.
Let's just put this here for now. Holy...
That's what you get for trying to mess with it. All right.
That's a good angle.
All right. Awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's like one of those smash... Oh!
What's going on?
It just ripped out of my desk.
What?
You know, this was loose. Oh my gosh.
What is going on? Was that on camera? Did anybody see that happen?
Oh my gosh.
A microphone just ripped out of his desk and it's on the floor. And
Look
the
at
desk
that.
has chunks of
Look at that. That
wood.
just ripped out of my desk. Well, it's because, you know why? It's because it's a shitty desk. I have to, if I put a piece of wood underneath that with longer screws,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh!
What is going on?
Wow. All right. Our $1,000 camera angle. How do you do this? Oh, you're looking like you're interested. You don't get one. Which one do you want? Bitch, I choose.
Yeah, you can choose.
Do I have anything to open?
Right now?
Yeah.
I can get you something to open.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
You
here,
have to
let's
hold
eat
the
this.
baby, so after
I've
you
been
get that
I've been
out,
very
I'll
good.
let you know.
I'm only gonna have one. It's my birthday.
This is what you were meant to open. Did you open this on?
Yeah, Augie opened it. All right, Dave, your journalism is fantastic. I come here before I watch traditional media. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Judy said you need a vacation. Yeah, sure, definitely. Oh, it's a little kind of like sweaty.
Well, it was getting.
Oh my gosh.
Is it amazing? Is it good?
It's like wet.
It's filled.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Eat.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Eat half of it so people can see what's in it.
Mmm. Strawberry? Strawberry filled.
You're gonna have to freeze these.
Strawberry filled cake bite. That is really good.
For me, the best way for me to handle not overeating is to know I can freeze something, because I would never want to throw this away, but I'm trying to teach myself moderation, which, by the way, moderation very hard. What are you doing? This baby's gonna mess. You should have seen him earlier. He was licking this, so it was just like his little tongue.
Gross.
Here's
How many germs are on that? When is the last time that's been cleaned?
no one uses it.
It's probably made with lead paint.
I bought this at Home Goods, and I've got my money's worth. All right, so what did it cost?
Just now?
Yeah, what did it just cost? $6,000?
Yeah, a
But
little
what
less,
but what did we already
500.
pay?
I really don't know, honey. All these bills have been... What's crazy is that these are our two hospital bills. One bill to me and one bill to Augie. And it's crazy to me that they came a year later. You know, like I already paid an anesthesiologist. I already paid like the bills from the various doctors that he saw while he was there. So I sort of thought that we got off easy. But then the hospital, like all the doctors and the hospital bills separately. And like I already paid the anesthesiologist like $600 or something. That was like my share after the insurance. I think he billed like $14,000 or something like that. And how?
Amanda
but
says
still,
a
this hospital bill had like 4 line items that were anesthesiology on it. So it's like having to put, it just feels like you're paying the same thing over and over again to different.
It's criminal.
places.
It's criminal. Amanda said a slice of pink birthday cake with purple icing and a candle. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I will take
how
that.
Sweet.
I will take it. Let's go back to the comments. What kind of cake will Augie get, says Kelly. I mean, look, I don't mean to be boring, but does he get a cake?
I've seen people do watermelon.
Oh, careful. He's going to make a mess. There's no way he's not going to. I'll take him.
I've seen people do watermelon instead of cake. Like they cut a watermelon
And a slice of
into
cake?
tiers.
Oh,
So
okay.
you cut like a big tier watermelon and you put it on top.
Do you think this kid could handle sugar? Look at him. You think he can handle sugar?
We could also just bake a cake sugar-free.
Yeah, we might.
could make
We'll
it
figure
with
it
like
out.
maple syrup or something.
You need to look at your out-of-pocket. Kylie says, look at your out-of-pocket maximum.
I don't think
We
we're
don't
there
even know
yet.
what that
we're
means.
We're probably close, but I don't think we're there yet.
Did you guys call and double-check if they made an accounting error?
Yes, I did just call, and I looked at the itemized.
This is why they need brokers.
At the itemized bill, and to be honest, the itemized bill looked pretty fair. It wasn't like there were any charges.
But tell us, how much did it cost?
Let me finish a sentence, Dave.
Oh!
There weren't any like $400 Tylenol charges or anything. Like everything looked pretty reasonable. So, there were some things that I don't know what they were. I probably could have typed like your average cost into Google and make sure, but everything looked pretty good.
Somebody said, wait, you have insurance and you're paying all of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. USA! USA!
I'll be right back. I'm getting you another present.
Oh, we got a present. We got a present. Here, check this out. Look at this. We've got the soda potion. Yeah, I bet you want to rip that up and bite it. All right, so coming up next, I'm going to, after I finish this live stream, I've already got my afternoon rush hour done. McPeewee says you can also substitute applesauce into cakes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sarah said the idea of paying for healthcare blows my mind and breaks my heart. Yeah, and look, we're in a position where, it's not killing us, but it kills people. 60,000 people a year die that don't need to. Okay, let's do this. Should we do the wide shot? Okay, here we go. The wide shot.
I'm excited about this one for you.
Is it from Costco?
It is.
All right, let me guess.
I saw it on their weekly email, and I was like,
Hold
I'm
on.
getting this for
It's got a
Dave.
plastic on one side.
I'm so excited.
Oh, we just got a
about
5 pounds from This Is Daniel and said, happy fabulous 40th birthday. Wishing you all the best and more in your next exciting adventure. Oh, thank you so much.
this. So sweet.
All right, let's see. If it's, hold on, I'm trying to do, is it a tool? Okay, I don't know what it is. Oh, is it shoes?
It's something you're going to be really excited about.
Okay, let's let the baby
I
work
hope,
on it.
anyway.
Oh, let's let the baby work on it. It's a Kirkland. All right, take your time. It's not socks. Is it for my office?
It's something that we've talked about before.
Oh, ladies and and lucky, there's one for mommy. Here, show that camera. Show that camera.
Well.
Thank you, honey.
Reusable
That camera.
Starbucks cup.
All right. I need to make it so that I can.
Because you can ask them to put it in your cup. When you go to through the drive-through, when you order, you just say, "I brought my own cup," and then you give them your clean cup.
Is that a venti?
Yes.
You gotta go venti.
And then they put it in here.
K. Smith said, "Happy birthday, Diet Coke, Dave."
And
Let's
that
see if
way
I can
you're
touch these.
helping the environment.
Look at my foot.
And you're not using single-use plastics. And this is better for your health.
Wow. Let's open it. Let's
It
open
also came with K-cup pods, but we don't have a K-cup.
It came with cake.
But
Cake?
but I figured you would like
I don't like
You want me to do it for you?
K-cups.
Oh my gosh, why would you're crazy. That's how you decided to open it?
Wow. I'm simple. Mommy said, drink this, make more videos, make more money from me. Keep Dave hydrated. Oh, look, yeah, it came with... No, you know what's good about K-cups is you can literally just dump them out and use them.
You could put it in maybe a tea strainer.
Yeah, you can just boil them.
Oh yeah, we could use it in like our French press. There you go. Here, I got it. Oh my goodness.
I almost hit the ceiling.
You missed it. You got a super chat.
Oh, I got a super chat. Hold on, if you go over here, you can see super chats. Michelle says, "Happy birthday, Dave! Loving the live family affair." Oh, thank you. See, Tasha's always like, "Why would you want me on? You're a fan favorite." There she is. I've got my toe that conducts
You're using your toe. That's amazing.
What do you got, Algo? All right, let's see if we like these. So there's like a... Yeah, I mean, it's a basic, you don't want anything too fancy. You want basic?
Yeah.
Hold on, he loves straws. Hold on.
It's not going to hurt himself with it, is it? Oh, it has the thing that makes it not
Oh, good. It doesn't come out the bottom. So we got a straw here.
Be careful. He's going to break it.
Do not microwave. Hand wash only. Hand wash only. All right. So today I'm getting a massage. Tasha's buying... Oh, maybe we could ask the audience. Tasha's buying a... We need to get an upgraded car seat. And boy, lots of options.
Yeah, I actually, maybe some people in the chat, a lot of people left me really good responses. I asked, I'm nervous about this. He's like really being rough on it. A lot of people left me really good responses when I asked for recommendations on Instagram the other day. The clear winner by like an extreme margin was the Even Flow Revolve 360, and someone said Extend. The Even Flow Revolve 360 Extend is a like 3-in-1. It goes all the way to a booster, and the Extend lets them sit rear facing longer. So that was like the top choice. They also make a Even Flow Revolve 360 Slim. That one's a 2-in-1 instead of a 3-in-1, so it doesn't go all the way to a booster. But I think for us having like a smaller car, that makes the most sense. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. The second most popular option was I want to say the Graco. The Graco Turn to Me was the second most popular option.
How about these popular camera angles here? Whoa, wrong one. I got a big toe. Oh, yeah. So tell me, what's it feel like to be married to a middle-aged man? Are you shocked? You're like, you can't be a day over 25, Dave.
Totally, that's it.
How do you want to do your 40s? Are you going to have a crisis when you turn 40?
No.
You don't think you're going to have a crisis?
I don't think I'm going to have a crisis. No.
Wink says the 3-in-1s are always nice. Dave, look forward to your pod every morning. Happy birthday, says Pandora Fox. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate ya. Thank you. Here, let's go to that shot. That's a nice one. Here, hold on. That's too much. There it is. Yeah. Liz says her child has never seen a pediatrician, only a midwife. A pediatrician is considered a specialist. Wow, what country is that? Oh, we got a phone call coming in. Who is it?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? Oh, is it Mimi? Could be Mimi. Let's go to Pittsburgh.
Mimi's number saved?
Hello?
Hello.
Is this Mimi?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hey, Mimi. How are you?
I'm fine. I called to say happy birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Are you watching the live stream?
Also, hey, listen, I'm sending the baby something for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
And I wrote a nasty note in there to you because I tried to call you or text you a couple times. I wanted to know if he got his Valentine's stuff from me.
Oh, he did. He absolutely.
I'm always afraid that somebody's going to steal it or they're going to lose it or something.
Well, no, I'm sorry I didn't respond, but he absolutely loved it.
I'm so glad I'm talking to you in person.
Yeah, how's life going in Pittsburgh?
Maybe you were mad at me and weren't talking anymore.
No, I'm not mad at you, Mimi. I just probably didn't recognize the number. I have to remember when it's your phone. I'll have to save it in my phone book.
So I sent you a letter complaining about that, and I put my phone number and my email down.
Oh, I'll make sure that I confirm.
But the package will be coming.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I couldn't forget his first birthday.
Do you remember your own kid's first birthday?
Yes, I do.
Boy, it must feel like yesterday.
No, it doesn't.
Did it go by fast?
Yes, it did go by fast.
Yeah,
They were little again.
Tasha's already going to be crying that he's growing so fast.
Hey, I was watching you on your live stream thing here with opening your gift.
Yeah, are you watching on your Kindle?
Yes.
Look at
We
you.
had a bad storm here, so I couldn't use my Kindle till the lights came on and the TV was out, and it was a mess here. There are still like thousands of people that don't have lights.
Oh no.
That don't have any electricity yet.
Can we do anything to help you?
No, I'm fine. My lights didn't go out, and my TV came back on, and I'm good.
Good to hear. Well, I'm glad you were able to
talk to you. I'm not going to keep you.
Yeah, well, thanks so much. You're a crowd favorite. The chat room's going crazy, saying they're always love to hear from Mimi, so I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad I got in touch.
Yeah, and you don't have to send you don't have to send anything, but we appreciate it.
Well, it's coming in the mail.
All right, I'll let you know when it arrives.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Mimi in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I
right?
love her.
Can you imagine?
So much. Honey, you didn't send her a picture with his little Valentine?
I don't know.
I gave you a little picture.
I thought I did. You know what? Maybe she doesn't do text messaging. Maybe I'm the bad person.
She has her she said she put her email in there, so you can email her the picture.
Wait, hold on. MG Law's in the chat. Oh, we got a lot of people in the chat. Yeah, you're not missing much, folks. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not lost on us how incredible it is. I tell this story all the time, but the first time I ever did a live stream, we had about 14 people, and Tasha thought it was so funny that people would call in and give us the time of day.
I was impressed that you had 14 people. I was impressed.
I was too. I was like, I got to get some friends to call in if no one calls in. Maybe, it'd be nice to do this more often. It's just been such a crazy time, but it'd be nice. So, who is it? 4H or whatever the hell they're M3. What's their H3? H3 does like a 4-hour stream a day. I wouldn't want to do that, but I would love it if my full stream was live and then people could like clip it up after, But yeah, we Sammy said, please read us her letter. No, I think it feels like it's, I think I'm getting in trouble. Mimi's going to get mad at Daddy. Mimi's like, you better. No, Mimi, she's always giving us thoughtful gifts. Denise gave us some gifts, 3 gifts for Augie, which is, again, too kind. Nobody...
Did you show the chat, the cars?
No, I didn't show them in person.
There's some right here. Let me get one, because these are so cute.
Nancy said, Dave, you were awesome on Blinded by the Item. Oh, you know what? Thanks. I was surprised I was so good at it. I mean, honestly, I guess you forget how much pop culture you consume because I have so many stories run by me. But Lori says, I wish the voicemails, those were fun. Yeah, maybe that'll be a Friday thing.
Didn't you say that something happened where they didn't work anymore?
Yeah, my voicemail line broke. I'd have to redo it. All right, so Denise got us a whole kit of cars like this. Here, just shoot it off.
Ready?
Go.
Look, you used your thing like a ram.
But they actually travel pretty far.
They go really far.
They go all across the thing. So yeah, kind. So pretty simple day.
I'm excited. exciting
kind of
day.
feel, you know, the whole thing like it's my birthday, I can cry if I want to. People don't properly consider what that feeling is, because it's a special feeling, but it's also like just another day. It's like, it's not like we're gonna do a party next month, so we're gonna do a big birthday party. Tasha's turning 30 in 1 week. Tasha's 2 years and 1 week younger than me. So her birthday's coming up. Nancy said, remember to save Mimi in your contacts. Yeah, well, you get so many spam messages.
I'll save her right now.
Yeah, save her in the contacts. But I never answer phone calls that are not, you know, that I don't know. But, oh, thank you guys. Yeah, no, it would be nice to do, it's just me. We've got dirt everywhere. This is a disaster. I need to fix my microphone. So yeah, I got my afternoon podcast ready to go. I already recorded that last night so I could have some time off, but yeah, I mean, what do you want to do? This is kind of crazy. It's like the baby's going to take a nap and I feel like I don't have anything to do. I mean,
Why don't you guys take a nap together?
should I clean the garage or something? I don't really feel all that tired, to be honest. Snazzy said, another Taurus. Yes, Augie's birthday. Augie, your birthday's in 6 days. His birthday's on Tuesday. Right? Tuesday. So we have Augie's birthday on Tuesday, and then 2 days later, we have Tasha's birthday. And then I think we have Mother's Day, like a weekend after. What do I get?
don't know when it
What do
is.
I get you for Mother's Day this year?
I don't know.
Jay says, happy birthday. Wishing you and your family the best. So glad I stumbled upon your podcast. We need more people like you. Love your sense of humor. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind. Still can't believe I broke this. This thing is toast. I'm going to have to
Winks said you missed a super sticker.
Oh, thank
Go
you,
back
Winks. Thank you. We got Michelle. Hold on. We got Daniel. We got that one. And then Pandora. Dave, look forward to your pod every morning. I think I got that one. Or maybe I'm missing something else.
Right there at the bottom.
Oh, this one? Oh, Khaleesi. Pair character with lovey-dovey eyes blowing red hearts in the air. Yeah, it spells out. Oh, careful.
The emoji.
Did
Did
you
you
just-
just close the speaker?
A little bit.
That was sweet.
Are you tired? Do you want to put him to bed?
Yeah.
Is there anything, while I have you, please tell everybody why I'm so special. Hold on.
I knew this was.
Tell everybody why I'm so special. And action. And action.
Everybody already knows why you're so special.
Remind them.
Oh. Oh no, why is he crying?
Oh, good one.
Oh, sweetheart. You
All right,
okay?
she's getting at it with the baby crying. If you want to nurse him, we'll get more followers.
You get your live stream shut
I don't think they. I don't know. My TikTok, my Instagram is all like breastfeeding videos. All right. Well, what do you think? What do you want to do? We're not really gonna do lunch, right? We'll just wait for dinner. Lori says, and by the way, Lori, we met in Chicago. Is this the same Lori? I want to make sure. We met Lori in Chicago. Tasha, I have a cousin-in-law that shares your name, and I keep practicing since I get your name and Tasha confused. What is Tasha's favorite birthday memory? It's a good question.
Of my birthday or your birthday?
Of your birthday.
I don't know.
She's great on the spot. Quick, share all your memories.
Then why do you keep putting me on the spot?
We've always, for our birthdays, like last year, Tasha was, last year's Tasha's birthday was the day the baby left the hospital, right?
Yeah, it was the day we were discharged from the hospital.
So that's interesting. Bruce, you want to call in? Feel free. Do you want to take the baby out?
Sure, yeah.
All right, we'll take the baby out. Bruce, call in if you want. You don't have no pressure. I'm gonna stay on this bad microphone because my I guess I could. Yeah, this thing's so messed up. You know what I could do?
I'm gonna go put him down for a nap, honey.
All right. Okay, hold on, folks. Give me. I'm gonna figure this out right now. Watch this. I'm just going to undo this. See how this comes out like this. Oh. And then this, I can actually use this over here. Oh, Bruce is calling in. Hold on. Bruce! Hold on.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. We're here. We made it.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Yeah, I broke my my whole studio is crashing. It's like someone has a voodoo doll of my studio.
Well, look, it's not a birthday party until we destroy your studio.
Seriously, did Augie tell you guys to destroy the studio?
Yes.
I just it's a mess in here. Yeah, what are your recommendations for 40s life? What do you impart some wisdom on me?
Oh my gosh. Moderation is the key. That's true.
Moderation in which with what? With everything?
Yes, everything. Moderation in all things. But yeah, I don't know if I have great advice. I mean, I don't know. I probably rototilled my life a few times in my 40s, so that was fun. But what I want to know is what's on your vision board for the next year?
Well, you know what? I there's a quote that I don't remember how it goes, but it was something about how like you learn everything in your 30s and then you make all your money in your 40s. And to me, it's like, all right, it's not about making money. It's just about like security. But I really want to do more stand up and continue to shift away from the things that keep me locked onto the desk. Mm-hmm. So my goal, I don't know if this will happen this year, but my goal is to just have somebody that treats me like a baby. I show up, and as soon as I sit in my chair, everything goes live. And then we do that for 2 hours a day. And then we go and do, gigs and stuff.
Right. And definitely, I think, saving a fraction of the earnings is a good strategy for sure.
Yeah, we're trying that.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's all about like finding efficiencies. Like I don't want to stop doing YouTube. It's just like you see from like the work with Dave, all of the stuff that really doesn't need me to be doing it. That would be nice to just like train somebody to just be backstage Dave.
Yeah. That's the first thing you learn in management or the most difficult thing you have to learn first is delegation. Like what things do you delegate versus doing yourself in order to make things more efficient?
Yeah. And I mean, obviously the delegating comes with a cost. So it's like, but yeah, no, I mean, I was like, I'm pretty adamant. I got my number. If Libsyn comes back with an offer that can afford me that, I think I might do it. And just try to like hire an all-star that already does what I need. I saw Caitlin Bristow when I did her podcast. She has like such a team around her, but you don't want too many people that you become just a manager.
Right.
Like today with our social media person Danielle, I was like, you should clip that toy story that we covered, the toy tariff story, and she was like, it just went up. And I was like, thank you. How nice to like have people that get me and can do that stuff that, can allow me the chance to do other stuff. So, yeah.
For sure. And, the other thing I would say is have your visions or have your long-term goals. But really through my career, a lot of opportunities or just seizing the opportunities as they're like fish and you got to catch the fish as they swim by,
Yeah. No, and you never know what's going to come. You like literally never know what's around the corner. I used to have a mantra I would say that was opportunity flows to me in abundance. Because so many people like opportunity is like is like a sixth dimension. Like it always exists, and whether or not you can pick it out of the air is really like you either do it or you don't. It's there, and
Mhm.
it's very hard to hear that when you're struggling, because I've been there and it's so frustrating. But
Yeah.
I think when you're struggling, that's the time to really slow down and listen and make sure. I always, when I lived in LA, I would always take time to dip my toes in the water and try to tap into some of that like saltwater energy, which I think is like so powerful for abundance. And it sounds kooky, but if you're so trapped in the frustration, you miss you miss those opportunities that present themselves.
You got to step outside every now and again, whether it's in the forest or on the beach or just meditating, on the deck or something like that. That lets your mind rest, and then your subconscious will catch those fish.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. And for me, right now, I think the biggest limitation that I have is wanting, obviously I always say perfection's the enemy of good, but with stand up,
Mhm.
the threshold for touring and getting audience to show up, it's like I've kind of dabbled in it, but I haven't
Yeah.
needed it I haven't had the desperation to be like, I need to go get on the road and make money. But it's not really about making money. It's about like breaking even and can I take my family and
Mhm.
like I did a show the other night in town. It ended up paying me like $200, and it was like it was like I drive to the show, do it, and come back. And I was thinking like that
Yeah.
show I did in Arizona, I probably only made $500, and the amount of effort and stress it took to travel and do all of that. So it's like, what's the price? What's the price to make it worthwhile to like, because every time I travel, then the podcast becomes increasingly hard to do because travel days, it's just impossible. So I have to shoot things ahead of time. So like if I have like a 7 a.m. flight, I'm probably working till 3 a.m. to get all of the next day's work content done. It's just stressful. So,
Yeah.
but I want to find a way to do more road shows so that I can build the mileage, because I appreciate the audience on YouTube, but like that's like watching somebody cook a meal versus cooking a meal. It's like doesn't give me the full like love.
I see. Yeah, it's a different type of audience and audience interaction. Yeah.
And I love it, but like, I've bitten off a lot to chew here. And but I think the benefit is now, because I've bitten off a lot to chew, with all of the new audience coming in, I think I will be able to hire someone soon that can take that load off of me. And then if there are days that I'm traveling, what I would love is to have a producer that can just pick up the mic and do my job for me on certain
Right.
days. That way I don't feel like
Yeah.
I'm losing my audience. Because that's part of the fear is like people will find other content to watch. So when everyone says take a
Yeah.
vacation, it's like, well, that's great to say, but you don't want to lose the fruit stand.
One thing I've seen big channels do is they'll have like a guest host, and it's like a pre-recorded video. And so then when they go away for the weekend, they play a couple videos from guest hosts, and they film just a custom intro, and that works really well.
Yeah.
So
No.
there's all kinds of options you have. So it's cool to see the breadth of options you have in front of you in the coming, year and decade and everything. So it's great.
Yeah, it really is great. I've got a website that was going to be launched today, but I think it's a few days behind. And my next sort of foray is using that website to try to pitch me to go on other shows that are kind of outside the niche, like more political commentary stuff, and
Yeah.
and then dabble in the world of Facebook marketing. Which, as much as I don't want to do it, it's a good way to sell stand-up tickets. So. My hope
Right.
is that this summer I can book a couple shows, test it out. If you lose a couple $100, or if I'm just gonna have to like test out how to do the marketing, because it's like very technical. Like I've done it a few times and I've had zero return, but I know some people that do it and they really sell tickets. So every new ticket you sell is a chance for someone to watch you and come back. So it's kind of like I've been lucky that YouTube has promoted me essentially for free for 5 years because, you know, a lot of people will spend so much money to promote themselves, and then YouTube is kind of this gift that does it for free. So I've been very fortunate.
There's really no magic bullet that you can do yourself. It's really all the hard work in the YouTube channel and the podcast and the stand-up is the exercise you do so that you'll be ready for that one moment when you need to make the right decision. You'll know how to make that decision effectively. It's like a bunch of prep work for these important moments in life.
Yeah. You know, my goal, like my like, I don't know if lifetime goal, but my goal for like the next thing I want to accomplish is I want to do a spring tour and a fall tour. And by tour, I mean maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks or 8 weeks of like doing shows every weekend. And then, you know, it's new material because it's like I'm able to, I don't know, do more long form. And then in the summer, you know, we'll have family time, go wherever. I can do random shows, and then the same thing in the winter, do random shows. But like put together a good spring, a good fall, and then every year, you know, you hit up those major 20 markets. And yeah, I mean, it's like in the comedy world, I'm still like right on pace for when that happens. It's like the 10 to 15 year mark is usually where people start to tour. So I always feel like I'm behind schedule because some people do it ahead of others. But then you got the comics that look at what I have going on that are like, you know, envious because they tour, but they don't make nearly the same income. So there's definitely like trade-offs to it. But I think with the setup that I have, I think we just drove by this campsite and there was these beautiful RVs, and I was like, we could totally be in an RV, do a tour. I could do my daily show if I had a producer like piped in on Starlink or whatever, and everything, and then everything would just work normal. Like it's not the 2 25-minute a day episodes is not a lot of time. It's the pre and post production.
Right, man. Comedy van life. Yeah, that's the thing I noticed as a manager for such a long time. There's a variety of employees. Some will progress faster and some won't, but they're all having successful careers. So the key is to really measure your progress against yourself, not too much against others.
Yeah, and it's a long journey. So, you know, like my friend Leah, she was the face of Clubhouse during the pandemic, and then, you know, God bless her, Clubhouse goes away, and, you know, she had to kind of reinvent herself, and it happens so often. And there could be a day or time where the type of YouTube content I make goes away, or like sadly, you know, the ad model might kind of die out. And I still think long term, the best thing for my family is like standard roadshows. Like someone in the comment section said, email marketing. Yeah, like I think right now I have 1,500 email addresses, but when my website goes live, it's going to be set up so that I think what I'm going to, and I'd love your opinion on this. I think what I'm going to do is make my weekend episodes only for like my Patreon and newsletter, and just make it so that you have to, because I can make a video that's unlisted that only goes to the website. And it's like, if 10,000 people want to watch that, that's 10,000 email addresses. And it's like, I'm not here to spam people. I just want to let people know when I'm in Detroit.
Right.
So
yeah, that's an interesting idea for sure. I mean, that's kind of the model, right? That's the Patreon model or the members only model that YouTube does. So that's pretty straightforward.
Maybe it could be
email's good for comedy shows because it's all over the country, right?
Yeah, and so that's the thing, right? If I go on Juicy Scoop to promote a show in Seattle, it takes just as much effort to promote one show as it does to promote a whole tour. So my goal in the fall is to go East Coast, and it would be like Myrtle Beach, Charleston, you know, Raleigh, West Virginia, Funny Bone, DC, New York, Boston, Connecticut, in whatever order. And I'm like, it would be the same effort to promote that whole tour as it would to promote one show. So I think that was the problem, is it was so exhausting to promote one show. But if I'm going to drive through towns, can I do it where I'm getting a ton of comedy footage, which is really great for, you know, what I need is like, you know, more footage, and then continue to, because like when I did my show in in Scottsdale, it was kind of, the crowd was hot, but it was like I wasn't that tight. I'm still like, it was a month before the baby came, and it was a mess. I really it's kind of like getting into that hitting streak when you're playing baseball, like getting into your groove. And you do 10, 15 shows in a row, you're like, those nuances really start to hit. And I've kind of been sort of dragging with that. So I don't know. But
and for shorts, you want to cultivate, like, it's like in sports, your highlight reel,
Yeah. And like every crowd, I did this show on Valentine's Day at the coolest show, and I didn't tape it because the lighting stunk. And honestly, I'm not upset. I would have never, the tape would have stunk just because the lighting was bad. But I had the greatest crowd work with several different couples, and I'm like, man, I could be doing this literally every show I do. I just need to capture it. So yeah, we'll see. So hopefully this summer, I think I'm going to try to do like Cincinnati, maybe Detroit, St. Louis. I'm going to try to do a couple like cities that I can maybe drive to, Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then if I can figure out how to do the Facebook marketing, I'll try to apply it. Because if I can only sell, like say I go to Myrtle Beach and I can only sell 25 tickets on my own, but then I can sell another 30 or 40 through Facebook marketing, like that's plenty for a show.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see. But that's my goal. That's my long-winded goal to answer you is in my 40s, I need to like make sure I'm not trading what I meant to do for what is working now. And I think the audience, I think it's hard for people to understand my vision, but it might sound to some people like, oh, you're trying to blow off your YouTube. It's like, no, I want to make my YouTube better. I want it to be like a round table of great content that people want to come to, and it's like, get to that level where I know I'm throttling myself back because I know I can't handle the post-production of it all. So we'll get there.
For sure. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for all the support. You've been here for a long time. How long have you been a part of the community for?
Oh my gosh. I think I was in the chat room during, who went first? Was it Katie or Michelle? I think it was Katie, right?
Yeah. And
it was around the end of Matt James sort of time frame.
Yeah, so that was the initial push. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Cool.
Well, we're still here.
Well, yep, we're still here.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
We did it. Thanks, Dave. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Talk to you
man.
later.
Bye. Bruce the Moose. Rebecca said Louis C.K. does email. Yeah, no, email will be great. And that's what the website is going to have. I'm going to push people to the website, and then the email pop-up will show up. And I think I'm just going to do, like, maybe I'll try this for like 6 months, but make it so that I do, maybe on Fridays I take voicemails, and then maybe I just play that for the weekend. And I only give it to the newsletter, and I'll also give it to Patreon, because Patreon and newsletter are essentially the same thing. Keelan said, last tip, you need video content of you at a show to promote it on Facebook. Strong videos showing your vibe and a CTA to buy tickets. Yeah, no, great advice. Yeah, absolutely. Leanne, hey, Leanne, how are you? I said, it's all downhill from here, mate. I hear you on that one. That's why I'm going to get a massage. I hurt my back. There it is, the 3-camera setup. No, and again, this isn't the setup that I'll use forever. This is literally the first time I ever got it going. There it is. So yeah. But good stuff. Any other advice for my 40s from anybody? I appreciate you guys sticking around. Oh, my massage is at 3. It's 1:45. Rachel Juarez mentioned me in her story. What did she say? Guess I got my cookie. Oh, that's from a few weeks ago. Guess I got my cookie. That's so funny. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I don't have it set up. Let me see if I can do my picture-in-picture. Will I show up here? Hold on. No, yeah, nothing's showing up. All right. I don't have my setup to do picture-in-picture. SEJ says, Dave, have you seen Cliff Cash on YouTube? He's a comedian. Yeah, I think Cliff Cash and I were just talking. Let me see if I have the right guy, but I think Cliff Cash is going to come on the show. Yeah, Cliff Cash is going to come on my show. I don't know exactly when. Let me go to his website here. He's going to be in Nashville. Yeah, he's got a good shows. Let me go to his calendar. Spring tour dates. View events. Nashville, May 9th. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'll see if he wants to come on my show. So that's the other thing with this 3-camera setup. What's nice is I can record a 3-camera setup with this device that I have. It's called the A10 Mini. See this device, and I can record it so that every single angle records, and then in post production it can auto edit so that you can see who's talking, me, and then a wide shot. Now, obviously, I'm going to get a better wide shot than this. I've got my setup. Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out. You guys want to see something? I can do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch to... Oh, I don't have it set up. FaceTime. No, that's not the one I wanted. Whatever. I can use my camera on my phone as a setup, and then, well, whatever. You'll see it. Sarah said you missed Tug and MG. I didn't see Tug, but I saw MG. Yeah, you know, I missed that. You know, I haven't, you know, collaborated with any of these folks in a while. Any other tips for me? Soul Child says, hope you can hire an assistant or producer to help you. Yeah, you know, I considered it. I was considering it a few months ago, but the only problem is if I hire a full-time producer, whatever I pay them, it would cost me 40% more than that because of taxes, which I think you probably get the write-off, so maybe it kind of washes itself out. But, you know, I wouldn't hire somebody unless I paid them what seems like a pretty fair rate, you know? And I have to be there, and I know what my number is to get there, and I don't think I'm quite there. Jacqueline says, happy birthday, Dave. I discovered a couple of comedians through YouTube. Now one of them is playing Toronto, Josh Johnson. Oh yeah, Josh Johnson is huge. Absolutely. Gilbert said, my birthday advice, take your vacations, take us around the world with you. We'll watch you report from the Bahamas, Thailand, Japan, Canada, Miami. Yeah, I think this Christmas we might do like a European Christmas market. We haven't been anywhere since the baby came other than Disney. We've done some local stuff, but we traveled the year before the baby came. We did Bali, the Maldives, Qatar, which we only went to Qatar because it was we wouldn't have gone to Qatar. Qatar is not a destination. It is whatever. Betsy said, come to Houston. I would love to come to Houston. I absolutely would love to. I just got to find a way. Like, put it this way. If I went to Houston and it would cost me, let's say I did a one-nighter. So I fly in, I perform that night, and I fly back the next day. Which, by the way, who wants to go for one night? But you know what I mean. Let's say I do a one-nighter. That's going to cost me a $400 flight, and let's call it $400 for a hotel plus transportation. So that's $800. So in order for me to make that, I would have to make $20 a ticket. So 800 divided by 20 is 40 tickets. That's not that much. So if I'm able to sell above 40, let's say I sell 100 tickets. So my break even is 40. So if I sell 100 tickets, I could make $1,200. Listen, I absolutely should look into doing one-nighters. Again, I have to leave my family. That's what's really tough. But like Tasha understands that, like what comes with, no, if I was to do Houston one night, Austin the next, and maybe San Antonio, then it's almost like makes more sense because you can kind of bundle it together. Bernice says, too cold for Christmas markets. Go to Vietnam. We would love to go to Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam is for sure on our list. Claudia said, there's nothing to do in Houston. You'll be fine leaving the same day. Oh, how funny. Hannah said, top comedians have trouble selling tickets on the road. It's a tough gig. Shouldn't be. I love a comedy show. Yeah, so I've had some good luck. Like my Seattle show, I sold 100 tickets. My Scottsdale show, I probably sold 140 tickets. Scottsdale, there was the comedy club had negotiated a rate for Clayton, which it's not his fault. They offered him money, and then they offered me the comedian spot, and so then my ticket sales paid for him. So he probably made more than I did, but again, what can you do? That's just how it works. Kay with a $7 super chat said, thanks for being so honest and kind for a great community. You don't look a day over 34. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. What about this angle? Do I look a day? That's where they get you. That's where they get you. I think I might have missed a super chat, so let me make sure. Oh, Sarah with another Canadian super chat said, happy 40th birthday, Dave. So yeah, this afternoon on the podcast, which comes out, I think in like 12 minutes or maybe at 2:30. I don't know. It comes out soon. I interviewed Colonel Kurtz, which, you know, everyone's got different political leanings. Some people we talked mainly about Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, but I also got her backstory about how she got involved. So that'll be an episode I already shot. And yeah, I've got about an hour before my massage, so I'll probably get offline in a couple minutes and all that. What can I tell you? Can I have a little? Can I have the floor? Can I talk to you guys for a minute? I think I'm pretty good at sharing gratitude, just because, like, you know, the gift that I've received in life is that this YouTube was not given to me. The struggle, man, if I could explain, the struggle of making content and nobody watching it for a long, long time has gifted me so much gratitude. Some days you forget it and you're like, oh, I only got 50,000 views today. And then you got to go, are you kidding me? I remember when a total video would barely get 60 views. 40 of them are probably from me, double clicking it. So I've got so much gratitude that I remember when I had friends get their YouTubes off the ground, and I said, man, what a dream it would be if I could make $1,000 a week. It would pay my bills. It would keep me from minimum wage jobs. It would, you know, it would really just give me a chance to get out of the deep end. And the amount of abundance that has come through me doing stupid, silly, serious, whatever videos is laughable. And my responsibility is to try to find a way to pay that forward, to try to communicate to others how they can try to achieve their dreams, whether it's from, you know, the mantra we share, leap in the net will appear, right? The idea that the world can and will conspire to make your dreams come true. You just can't be passive. You have to be actively trying something. Someone said it earlier that your 20s are for trying, your 30s are for learning, and your 40s are for making money from what you learned or whatever. And that's kind of how it is. Social media, YouTube, all of this, it's opened so many doors. Like I was so aware that my comedy career wasn't gonna take off because I was like the young up and coming thing. And that's fine. The industry can only pluck so many people that it wants to be its it people. But when you build it yourself, you don't rely on one person, whether it be Just for Laughs Comedy Festival, the booker at the Comedy Store, the person who runs the stupid show. Gosh, there used to be this show Monday nights that Jay Davis ran, and you had to show up and wave to everybody and hope that you got on, and it was like soul sucking. I never wanted any of that. All I want is for some people to show up so I can tell jokes on stage. And YouTube has been that, in the sense that people show up to YouTube, and that allows me the chance to make more YouTube, right? I used to make videos once a week. And because it's become an economy for me, I can do it full time. So grateful. Sarah said, I've been watching you since before you had 1,000 followers. So proud of you and to be part of this community. Ratuha said, you sure don't look 40. How about from this angle? Thank you, though. Teresa, thank you, Teresa. And Teresa gave me a nice birthday present. She got me a little garden tool for my seedlings with some carrots. Judy said, you're such a beautiful human. So glad I found you. Identify with your ideals in politics and love your kindness and humor. You're fantastic. Praying for your success and peace. Oh, thank you. I haven't lost hope. I think everybody's trying the best with the information they have. We say that all the time. I think with that said, a lot of people don't have the information to succeed, and therefore they think somebody else is the thing holding them back. Does that make sense? It's easier to think somebody else is holding you back than to really look yourself in the eyes and say, I'm not taking the measures I need to take to find that success. And I don't say that to judge anybody. I just think, what do they say? If your only tool is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And I think there are so many different ways to find success in today's world, but it's almost important not to take the advice of somebody who found success a long time ago, because in today's world it looks different. And for me, gosh, it's so funny. Like, it used to be so looked down upon if you were like a content creator, and now every kid out there wants to be one. And I understand everyone wants to be like Jake Paul and fly in private jets and stuff, but like there are so many content creators that are just like blue collar. Like, my channel's super blue collar. I don't make that much per video. You know, I've kind of just like found a model that is a lot like, I'm Pete Rose, a lot of base hits. Stephanie says, happy birthday, Dave. Followed you since Colton days. Love the work you're doing. Denise says, you have taught me so much, changed some perspectives and shown what it looks like to live with integrity. Appreciate you, Dave. Oh, Denise, that's so kind. Integrity is one of those things. I was telling Tasha, I feel so I don't know, stupid, like giving my advice, but everything I learned in high school was on the football field. We worked so hard, and we had these like motivational quotes and things, and our coaches would teach us that, like, what was the term? Not adversity. How you work when nobody's watching is how you define yourself. And sports teaches you that if you do your job, you're protecting your teammates, right? If your job's on the offensive line, if you don't do your job, your quarterback gets hurt. So everyone doing their job helps everybody. And it was so frustrating. I mean, you guys saw I lost some friends over this, like this sort of anger that I felt that people weren't doing their job. People weren't helping each other out in ways that I thought they should have. I'm a union guy. You know, I live in a world where we're stronger united. And to see that people, at least in my eyes, you could say I was triggered, but to see people not sticking up for that case for Clayton, it was offensive. It was offensive to me, not because I was out on a limb. Like, I was fine. I was always fine. I always knew deep down I was going to be fine. Greg Woodnick just wished me a happy birthday. So many nice messages. Woodnick, how funny. Woodnick and I, we developed such a funny relationship. Because I think Woodnick, I think Woodnick appreciates like what my business model, knowing it's so far from what he does. And I think, he wouldn't admit this, but I think Woodnick feels cool that he knows a YouTuber because his sons are like, oh, you know Dave? Again, I always tell him like, dude, you're gonna miss me. Stephanie said, I've watched Dave for a while, but she brought me to the Patreon. Who did? Fancy Pants. Let me go backwards. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I became hooked when you were bookshelf, Dave. You know, Luis, I got the bookshelf here, and I think I want to set up one of these cameras. Like, I don't need this camera shot, but what if I set this camera shot up at the bookshelf? I could do that right now. I won't do it. Next time. Maybe I'll start doing my Friday videos from the bookshelf. Wouldn't that be fun? I literally have the same exact setup. Saw you on Shirsty's channel and came because I was drawn to your honesty and refreshing energy. Oh, Taraka, thank you. I don't know if I missed a comment. Oh, thank you, Celeste. Sarah said it was 100% hard to watch too. Who brought you to the Patreon? I don't know. Yeah, it's not going away, MG. Yeah, that's right. So I've got when you work out at the gym, you always work out a little harder because you know people are watching you, and you're like, even if they're not, you're like, oh, there's a girl on the elliptical watching me. I better do 12 pull-ups instead of 10. Whatever. Men are dumb, right? But I feel that way on here, where I know I have an audience I have to live up to. It doesn't mean I want to virtue signal or lie. I want to be like true to my word. I want to have fun where I can have fun and have integrity when I need integrity. And I guess what you learn is that, yeah, you just run into people that have maybe more of a scarcity mindset, more of a fear-based mindset, more of a gossipy mindset. I don't know, like our community, we talk a lot of trash, and I'm not saying we don't gossip, but some channels, man, I just like, and I'm not blasting any specific channel, but sometimes I'm just like, there's more to the story than this. It's catty. Oh, Low. Okay, Stephanie, yeah, Low, yeah. Laura. Okay, I didn't know who you were talking about. I was brought by Nick years back because I had to see who he hated so much. Never went back to Nick. That's so funny. I don't have a problem with Nick. I just think, I'm telling you right now, not that I don't need a thing from him. If he had me on his show, he would be such a better podcaster because I would sharpen him by pushing him to like dig a little deeper, right? He calls it digging deep, but like what they do is this. And Chicks in the Office did it too, and I just shared it. Maybe on this, I think it's on the afternoon video. But what they do is he'll develop a false premise, and then he'll develop an opinion based on that false premise. Anyway, it's whatever. It's whatever. I think it's time for me to go because I think my other video is starting, and I don't want to completely. Oh yeah, my other video is starting right now. I tell you what, I'll go to the chat section of the other video just to say hi. But my live stream is up right now. My premiere is up of the Afternoon Rush. So again, thank you all so much. I'm gonna take some time today to really meditate and, think about how fortunate I am, because it's not lost on me, but you still have to do the work to really soak it in. And a lot of times I bat it away. I want it, but then when it comes, I bat it away. And I'm just here to say, on my 40th, it is a little bit of a plateau and a chance to like appreciate where I've come, and then excuse me, and then start planning the ascent. Start planning for the next stuff. Patreon, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Michelle with a $10 super chat. Dave, I appreciate your authenticity in that TED Talk. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'll say hi to you in the chat of the afternoon rush, but I don't want to be in the chat because sometimes there's comments when I have a guest on that might piss people off. So I'm just going to say hi and then dip out. But thank you guys all so much. Appreciate you. We'll see you all tomorrow.